Hello everyone, welcome to the drill class for the 225 speed. We're going to start off with some common words that come from the 1,000 most frequent words in the dictionary. Okay, here we go. About, they, any, which, some, has, or there, us, good, no, just by, up, day, much, out, her, order, yours, now, well, an, hear, them, see, go, what, come, were, no, how, did, think, say, please, him, his, got, over, make, may, received, before, to, send, after, waste, told, beg, against, returning, size. Okay. I've got some words that have the initial M, F, and N. So it's initial M, F, N. Ready? Meet, nail, foil, nip, fall, mar, full, miss, node, mode, fine, need, fat, knoll, meal, nix, fix, mix, fell, mop, neat, mean, noon, food, none, mud, fire, map, fad, nose, fate, nape, muck, face, not, mass, 9-4, man, fuss, mock, nut, mill, near, fog, mule, neck, fail, need, feel, mess, foot, my, note, notch, meat, fig, fair, moot, nice, met, nod, fed, none, main, fight, mile, fun, nick, fool, niece, mine, moss, file, nope. Okay, I've got some common briefs. I'm going to read you the briefs and then give you the sentences. And if you don't want to use the brief, then you can just write it out, okay? We've got admissible, allegation, allege, appoint, appointment, asked and answered, assault and battery, autopsy, beneficial, beneficiary, biopsy, Caucasian, confidential informant, contradict, contradiction, contrary, contributory negligence, custody, diagnose, diagnosis, direct your attention, directing your attention, distribute, distribution. Okay, so I'm going to stop there and give you the sentences. Here we go. That is not admissible in court. The allegation is made up. I will not allege his guilt. I appoint you as president. I missed my appointment. Objection asked and answered. He is guilty of assault and battery. The autopsy shows foul play. It would be beneficial for you to go now. Who was the beneficiary? They did a biopsy on the tumor. I am Caucasian. Larry was the confidential informant. His story will contradict mine. There was a contradiction in terms. Contrary to what you believe, I am not mean. He was killed by contributory negligence. I won custody of my son. I can't diagnose you. The diagnosis was not good. Please direct your attention to the front. Directing your attention takes a minute. I will distribute the pens and paper. The distribution center is closing. Evidently, he is shy. Okay, I've got some sentences that focus on consonant compounds. Initial FL, initial FR, initial GR, initial GL. Okay, ready? The flaky floozy flashed a flip smile at the sprite sprinter. Blackbirds flocked in free flight on a frosty spring morning. Dr. Spock was a frightful spook on the verge of a splurge. The spongy spleen went splat on the surgery floor. The Grange group groped for a great brand grain plan. Grill the gross gangster group before they are sprung free. Flick the blight and thrips from the green fruit tree leaves. The flimsy glider flew in free flight over the great gorge. The keg sprung a leak in a freak drunken brawl. The spook flashed a flare and frightened the foolish flock of sheep. The earthy sloth frothed at the flighty moth last month. The beast wore an ethic crest on his worthy firm chest. Ethnic. North, south, east, and west, which myth do you think is best? The oath taken last is better than the first oath taken. The group griped and groped with a glad glow in the frosty glen. Bear no grudge, but urge a purge of the bold charge from the Judge Thorpe. Roger the Badger did glance at the new zoo ads for zoo aids. Old Judge Glide did splurge with the sludge glop. Glide with glee and merge in the green grassy fields. Let your glance grow glad and yield to the ridge view in your zoot suit. All right. That'd be fun to have that job, huh? Have to come up with all those sentences. Okay, I've got a Q&A drill. This is called the same name drill. So a lot of these people have the same sound of name. So it just goes to show you don't want to, just write the first couple letters, because it could be Jen, and then they could say Jenny, and then they could say Jennifer. So that's what this focuses on. Okay? All right. Two voice. Ready? State your name, sir. Gerald Thomas. Okay, Gerald. Do you go by Gerald? Jerry. Jerry. Okay, Jerry. Are you related to the defendant in this action? Yes, sir. And who is that? Michael Thomas. How are you related to him? He is my brother. Does he go by any other names, Gerald? Let's see. Michael Thomas, Mike Thompson, Mikey Thompson, Michael Jones. Okay, do you know why he uses these names? I know that he has been involved in insurance fraud. Does he do this alone? Sometimes he used to work with his girlfriend. Do you know her name? Mike's girlfriend? Yes. I don't know her real name. Anne or Anna or Annette, maybe. Do you know her last name? No, I just remembered that at one point they went by Anthony and Annette Thompson. So I will do that again, okay? Ready? State your name, sir. Gerald Thomas. Okay, Gerald. Do you go by Gerald? Jerry. Jerry. Okay, Jerry. Are you related to the defendant in this action? Yes, sir. And who is that? Michael Thomas. How are you related to him? He is my brother. Does he go by any other names, Gerald? Let's see. Michael Thomas, Mike Thompson, Mikey Thompson, Michael Jones. Okay, do you know why he uses these names? I know that he has been involved in insurance fraud. Does he do this alone? Sometimes he used to work with his girlfriend. Do you know her name? Mike's girlfriend? Yes. I don't know her real name. Anne or Anna or Annette, maybe. Do you know her last name? No, I just remembered that at one point they went by Anthony and Annette Thompson. So that's why we have to write out all of those names. Never know. You're going to have another name that sounds very similar. Okay, medical doublets. Inferior angle, carotid artery, mental disorder, local anesthetic, electrical activity, tracheal rings, central incisors, dorsal surface, mucous membrane, lower quadrant, nasogastric tube, parotid gland, medulla oblongata, chronic pleurisy, striated muscle, and it's chronic pleurisy, respiratory tract, hernial protrusion, reproductive system, duodenal ulcer, McBurney incision, vertebral column, deciduous teeth, salivary glands, submandibular duct, surgical intervention, intervertebral disc, and the last one is pyloric sphincter. Okay, I've got some words that have ly endings. Okay, ly endings. Amazingly, approvingly, assuredly, believingly, ceasingly, confusingly, convincingly, connivingly, cunningly, daringly, dazzling, deceivingly. Let me say dazzlingly, distinguishingly, fittingly, grudgingly, hesitatingly, increasingly, invitingly, jokingly, lovingly, pausingly, pouncingly, sparingly, surprisingly, willingly, wittingly, admittedly, allegedly, assuredly, cold-heartedly, decidedly, deservingly, disgustedly, excitedly, half-heartedly, hurriedly, presumedly, qualifiedly, raggedly, reputedly, supposedly, and wholeheartedly. Okay, and that concludes our drill for the 225 class. Have a wonderful day.